I'm gonna go ahead and throw the camera over to Señora Perez so that she can get us started with Spanish stuff, and we'll go from there.
Okay, niños, buenos días. Recuerden, bueno, hoy es miércoles 1 de abril del 2020. Recuerden que mañana es jueves y se supone que deben entregar, poner en la página web la tarea de español, las palabras, para los que no han hecho. Ya sé que hay algunos niños que la han hecho, ya yo revisé la tarea, les he mandado comentarios. Los que no la han terminado, recuerden que mañana jueves deben entregar la tarea de español, las 5 palabras del vocabulario, la escriben en una hojita, no tienen que imprimir nada, lo escriben en una hojita, dividen las 5 palabras del vocabulario, que ustedes saben cómo hacerlo, y escogen una palabra para hacer una oración. Recuerden, mayúscula al principio de la oración, capital letter, y un puntito al final, a period at the end of the sentence, que no se les olvide. Y recuerden que tienen que hacer los 45 minutos de iStation, pero como hoy es 1 de abril, ya pueden empezar a hacer ISIP. Así que, good luck, do your best, para que tengan buenos resultados haciendo ISIP de español, ¿ok?
Okay. Señora Perez, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, ya, así estamos bien.
Great. All right, I want to jump off of something that Señora Perez said. She mentioned that we have ISIPs starting today. So you guys know that at the beginning of every month, we take our ISIPs. Usually, we have to do it in class. But obviously, we're not going into school, right? We're doing school at home this week. So today, the class that you're supposed to do iStation for is Spanish. So when you log in to do iStation Lectura, you'll get to do your ISIP. Remember, you got to make sure you finish your whole ISIP all together so we can see it, and then we'll let you guys know how you did. Then tomorrow on Thursday, you guys are scheduled to do iStation Math. So when you log in to do iStation Math, do your whole ISIP, and then if it's not your 30 minutes, because the ISIP for math is usually a little bit shorter, then you finish your math with regular practice for your 30 minutes. Then on Friday, you'll do your ISIP for reading when you log into iStation. Does that make sense? Thumbs up? Okay. Julian, do you have a question about that?
Do we, like, if you of the ISIP, if it's less than 30 minutes, do you, like, do you keep on to do the rest of the 30 minutes, or do you do like 30 whole new minutes?
Very good question. So just like we do in class, you just need to finish 30 minutes. So if your ISIP takes you 20 minutes and you're supposed to do 30 minutes for math, then you got to do those extra 10 minutes after. Okay? For Spanish, you're doing 45 minutes. So if your Spanish ISIP takes you 30 minutes, then you still have 15 minutes to do for your iStation time for the week. Does that answer your question, Julian?
Yes.
Okay, does everybody understand that? Because I know that's a little tricky since we're not used to doing ISIPs at home. Raise your hand if you have a question about your ISIPs.
Angelina.
Angie, honey, do you have a question about ISIPs?
No.
Okay, good. All right, let's see. Ms. Martinez, do you have anything you'd like to share with the class for today?
I actually spoke to Marcelo's mom today just to make sure that everything was okay, and he's really excited about his project, so that's good. But other than that, everything seems to be okay.
Awesome, wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Martinez.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Cocas, I don't know if you were able to see, but Marcela and Amir have joined. I'm not sure if they were on your original list for attendance. Okay.
No, they just signed in now, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign them in.
Okay, perfect. All right. And then Ms. Cocas, do you want to go ahead and share your lesson for today, and then I'll do math after?
Yes. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. So remember, we're still working with problem and solution. So today's story, you're gonna have either move this here, down on the farm, or you're gonna have going on a bird walk. Now, if the username I gave you was BPA1, you're gonna be reading going on a bird walk. If you had BPA2 and BPA3, you're gonna be reading down on the farm. So just like how you're doing with the other stories where you had to read the story and find the problem and solution, you're gonna do the same thing for this story, okay? You're only doing one of these stories. So on your reading log, you have circle the name of the book. So whichever book you got, that is the book that you're gonna circle. Then you're gonna write the problem in the story was, the solution in the story was. Make sure you have your capitals and your periods and you're writing complete sentences, okay guys? So after you do this, you're gonna do one workbook page, okay? And we're gonna be working with our high frequency words. This week, our high frequency words are color, instead, oh, early, nothing, and thought. So just like we do in class, when we do this page, you have to read the sentence and go ahead and circle which word completes the sentence. So here we have, her socks are not the same blank. Her socks are not the same color, or her socks are not the same early. So you have to see which word completes the sentence. So for number one, the answer would be color. Her socks are not the same color. So you would circle the word and write it on the line. You're gonna do this for number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember, if you don't have a printer, that's okay. You can go ahead and write it on a piece of paper and that's fine. Okay, guys, so those are the 2 things you're gonna be doing today.
Okay, guys, so this is our homework page for today. I want to go over the example that they give us to begin with here in like the model and draw, the way we normally would see it in class. Let me talk to you about the example first and kind of show it to you, and then if you've got questions after, we'll go over it, okay? So the only thing that's going to be a little bit different for us today is that now we're drawing hundreds, okay? We spoke about this when we were in class, when we were learning about drawing the stick and the circles for our tens and ones in our models. And we spoke about how the way that we show 100 is by drawing a square. Do you guys see how they drew a square right here? Can I see a thumbs up? Can we all see the page that we're looking at together?
Yes.
Okay, so this square represents 100, okay? So if you took a really long time and you counted up all the little squares that they drew in here, you would count all the way to 100. And I'm not gonna make you draw all the little squares inside, just draw one big square to represent 100, okay? So now I want you to see that they drew 1 square, 2 sticks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. And then let's see how it translates when they wrote it into a T-chart. Okay, so we've practiced writing T-charts where we have hundreds, tens, and ones. So we can see that there are 5 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there 5 ones. Okay, and then we can see that they have 1, 2 sticks, that's 1, 2 groups of 10, 2 tens. And then their one big square is 1 group of 100. Okay, do we all see that?
Yes.
So the number altogether we would read as 125. Okay, it's a little easy there because they're showing us how to do it. We can even read the sentences that they gave us. The 1 in 125 means 100. The 2 in 125 means 2 tens. The 5 in 125 means 5 ones. Okay. So now down here on the share and show question, which is very similar to what you guys are going to be doing on the other page, says use your math board and your hundreds, tens, and ones to show the number. So just like we do in class, we're going to be drawing the model. They're giving us a space here on number 1, so use that space to draw your model, okay? It says draw to complete the quick picture. Write how many hundreds, tens, and ones. So you're going to look at the number that they give you here. It's 106. Okay, then you're going to draw the model. So let me get my marker here ready to go. So they already drew the square for me, so you can trace that. And then I don't have any tens. In the tens place, I have 0. And then I have 6 ones. So I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So I can see that when I need to write it in, I have 100 that I drew, right? This is 100. I didn't draw any tens, so in the tens place, I'll put a 0. And in the ones place, I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so everybody see how I ended up with the same number that I started with? Can I get a thumbs up if you understand? Do you see what we're doing there? Thumbs up, let me click through. Okay, very good. So it's pretty easy. The only new thing that we have, guys, today is that we're drawing that 100, okay?
Okay.
Thumbs up, we understand?
Yeah.
It's okay if you didn't finish. When you're done, show it to everybody.
Why is it April Fool's?
Did you guys know today is April Fool's Day?
I didn't do it. I think so. Oh my gosh.
Did we trick you?
April Fool's!
Dale, escribe lo que escriba.
God.
Escribe lo que escriba.
Guys, with that, I want everybody to say bye, and we will see you again tomorrow, okay? Don't forget to check those.
Bye. Bye. Bye.